Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome back to another video. So in this video we will explore the Masiaka highway or the Masiaka community, which is exactly where I am, as we are very far away from the capital. But I just spoke to the section chief and he told me that if I had wanted to do a video of the Masiaka community, and this is exactly where I'll start, and this is exactly where I'll start at that main speed bump, as you guys are seeing it right there. So this is the main Freetown highway, which is exactly where I will start the vlog. And of course that is a new construction, as you guys are seeing it right there, but I'll pan the camera around so you guys can see exactly where I am, and after that we will start with the exploration. So of course this is a vehicle that I think its engine has knocked, and that is a new construction right there. And of course taking it to this other side, so there are two routes that leads to the main roundabout, or the Masiaka roundabout. So there are a lot of changes. That is a very huge welding shop, as you guys are seeing it. There are a lot of changes that have occurred over the years at the Masiaka community, so we'll try as much as we can and push the video. So as I was saying, there are two routes. This is the main Freetown highway, and that is another way that is called Bomboli Street. This is also another part of the Masiaka community, or the Masiaka highway. And of course these vehicles that are parked, you guys are seeing them. I think they take passengers to the Botloko section of the country, or the northern part of the country. But again, I'll just try and cross just to take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we came from. So just to recap, we came from that particular side. That is exactly where we started the video, as you guys are seeing it right there. Of course that is the new construction, but panning the camera around, and of course this is a very huge market center, as you guys are seeing it. And of course you guys already know that this commercial vehicles that are parked, they usually take passengers to the Botloko or the northern part of the country. But just panning the camera around, and of course we'll try and come back to this particular side later, but for now we'll use this Bomboli Street route, which is exactly what we'll try and do, and try to explore it as further as we can. And after that we'll retrace our steps back and try and take it from this particular side again, and use this highway, and ultimately end at the roundabout. And immediately after we are done exploring that particular side, of course we will then continue with the vlog. But as always, we will stand here just to capture this particular main economic center, as there are not a lot of cars that are packed right now, as you guys are seeing that it is very empty. But again, I'll just pan the camera, and of course that is a new construction project, and I think that one also right there, and of course that particular one right there. But again, panning the camera around at the Masiaka Park, this is exactly where we are, and that is the Freetown highway. So we'll continue the vlog, and this is Bomboli Street. This is the route that we are going to use, and ultimately try and see the various sections and other areas that are located at this main highway. And of course you guys will already know that this is just the main road, as there are other villages that are located at the Masiaka village, or the Masiaka highway, but this is just the main center of attraction, or the main highway. This is exactly what we'll explore, and for some of you guys that has taken a long time since you guys saw this particular side or this particular section of the country. This is it. We are at the Masiaka community, and this particular road or street, it's called Bomboli Street, as you guys to know that. And of course, standing here just panning the camera around so you guys can see exactly where we came from. And of course, this is exactly where we are. We'll take you guys back. Right there is the park. That is where we came from. And of course, panning the camera around and moving forward, that is a bike repair shop, but we push it forward and continue. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, share to as many of your contacts as possible, and help support or grow the channel. So just like I initially stated, when I came, I had to seek a lot of permissions from different individuals, and I was ultimately directed to the section chief, and we spoke for a very long time, and he had to give me the permission to do the video. But although this particular side is a very short, or it is not a very lengthy area, but we'll try immediately after this and push the video as further as we can. But again, we'll stand here just taking you guys back, still at Bomboli Street as you guys are seeing it, and taking you guys back and panning the camera around. So that's exactly where we are, and we started right there, and this is exactly where we are. So just to show you guys the different houses and businesses that are located at this particular side, and you will definitely tell that this is an economic center, as since we started at that particular area, there are a lot of shops and a lot of enterprises that are located at this particular main highway. But so that is a mosque, a masjid, and of course other businesses that are located at this particular side. But we continue, and we are coming very close to the main junction. So what I had wanted to do, I had wanted to pause the video here and then retrace my steps back, but I will not do that. As exactly what I will do, we'll just do a circle and then stop exactly where we started, and immediately after that we'll come back to this main roundabout, and then immediately after that we'll continue the video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, share to as many of your contacts as possible as we proceed with the video. And this is the main highway as you guys are seeing it. So that is a service station that belongs to Conex, and it's a very popular service station. And of course, panning the camera around and showing you guys exactly. So that is a very nice house and a new construction project as you guys are seeing. But we'll take it back. That is exactly where we are, still at Bomboli Street, and just panning the camera around and showing you guys exactly where we are. So we continue, and this is the main roundabout as you guys are seeing it. This is the route that leads to the Bo and other parts of the south and eastern part of the country. That particular way leads to the local district and the northern part of the country. It goes all the way down to that side. If I can zoom in and show you guys, that is the way as you guys are seeing it, and that particular route leads to McKinney and other areas. And of course, you guys will definitely see the flags of the opposition party, their flag bearer. But of course, just to give you guys a 360 of this particular area, and then after that we'll continue with the vlog and circle back. So that unfinished building, I think in the 70s or the 80s, it used to be a hotel that was called the Bond Street Hotel. But as you guys are seeing it, it is currently in a dilapidated state. But we will continue with the video and just try and retrace our steps back, just like I told you guys, as we'll do it in a circle if possible. We'll do it in a circle, and immediately after that we will come back and try and continue with the vlog. But again, this is where we are at the Masiaka community, or the main Masiaka highway, as we are just trying to retrace our steps back, trying to capture as much as we can of this main part. And of course, there are different ways that leads to inner villages that are located at this particular main Masiaka community. But for this vlog, this is the only part that we'll be able to capture. But we continue with the video and try to complete the circle, and immediately after that we'll retrace our steps back as I initially stated. So again, apologies, as I promised you guys to do a video of mile 13, but when I was making my way to this particular location and coming to this particular vlog, there are a lot of areas, a lot of destinations that are located at this main Freetown highway that we are yet to discover, that have changed over the years a lot. But again, standing here, I'll just take you guys back, pan the camera around so you guys will see exactly where we are at the Masiaka community. So of course, we came from that particular side, that is the roundabout, and that way that goes through to the right hand side, it leads to Putloko district and the northern part of the country. But this is exactly where we are as we continue with the video, and we'll just try and complete the circle as we have just a few steps to cover, and immediately after that we'll circle back and continue with the vlog as we continue. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, share to as many of your contacts as possible, and help grow the channel as we continue. So again, just to recap, we are at the Masiaka community, or the Masiaka main highway, or the Masiaka village, but this is only a vlog about the main highway, as there are other sections or other parts that are located at this particular section or this particular side. But again, as always, we'll stand here just to take you guys back and panning the camera around just to show you exactly where we are. And this is exactly where we are in the vlog, and we came from that particular side, the roundabout right there, as you guys are seeing it. But we will continue, and this is all there is to show of this particular side. But again, let's just walk a few steps to that particular section and again do a 360 of the entire area, and again immediately after that try and complete the circle. But we are here as we continue with the video, and as always, thank you guys for coming along with me, and bear with me as we still have other parts of this main Masiaka highway to see, but we'll try and see if we will stretch the video as further as we can. So this is exactly where we'll stop for this particular section, and then find another area again and continue with the vlog. But this is it for the Masiaka community as you guys are seeing it, and we'll just take a panoramic view one more time, and immediately after that try and continue with other parts or other sections of this particular main highway. And of course, I already told you guys that this private taxis that are parked. They usually go to Potloko and other areas around the northern parts of the country. So this is it. So this is also another section or another side. So this is the Potloko section of this roundabout, or the Potloko side. So that particular way leads to Makeni, Kamakwe and other parts of the northern section of the country. But just standing here just to zoom in and show you guys exactly the way up to that particular point, and then panning the camera around, just showing you guys exactly where exactly I'm standing. And of course that is the roundabout right there. So this is the route that we are going to use and continuing the vlog of the video. So this is the main roundabout. So that is the Freetown highway, and of course it goes also to that particular side. That other section where that Hilux is coming from is called Bomboli Street, which is also another section of the Masiaka community. But we are here and we move forward with the video. And we'll continue, as we've already done an exploration of this particular side, the two sections or the circle, this main bow or Freetown side, and also the Bomboli Street section of the Masiaka community. So we are taking it further and just trying to show you guys exactly the other section or some other parts of this particular side, as you would definitely expect, because since we started there you guys saw a lot of shops and a lot of businesses that are located at this main particular side of the country, which is the Masiaka highway. And of course I've already shown you guys that new construction project, and of course that service station that belongs to Konex. And we are coming very close to this hotel that maybe in the 70s or the 60s, for some of you guys that will have, or that were fortunate to see this particular hotel in its prime days, the Bond Street Hotel. So this is exactly how it is, as you guys are seeing it. This is exactly how it is, but I'll just try and cross and stand at the center and then pan the camera around so you guys will see exactly what I am talking about. So that is the service station, Konex at Masiaka. That is Bomboli Street. We've already done an exploration of that. This road leads to the bow of Freetown way, and of course that particular section leads to the Potloko side or the northern part of the country. So this is the Bond Street Hotel, as you guys are seeing it right there. This is exactly the present conditions of it, and of course the new construction right next to it. But just panning the camera around so you guys will see the different shops and enterprises that are located at this particular main highway. But I will cross to this other side, so we'll definitely be able to see this other section and the other part, as you guys have warned me not to walk at the center of the road. So advice needed, and we continue with the video as we make way in trying to push it as further as we can. And of course those taxis also they take passengers to 55, which is at the Waterloo community and other areas. But we are here, and just to take you guys back, I'll just stand at the center of the road, so at least I'll be able to get a clear glimpse. So taking you guys back, that is exactly where we are. We continue the vlog right from that particular side, as you guys are seeing it right there. So this is exactly where we are, still at the Masiaka main highway. So we'll just pan the camera around so you guys will see exactly where we are as we continue with the video. So we'll try and cross to this other section, so we will definitely be able to see both sides of the road as we continue with the video. So just to let you guys know, initially when I came, just like I initially stated, I had to talk to a lot of individuals just for me to do the video. And of course you guys will see the different fruit vendors that usually sell their fruits and vegetables. But for now, I don't know, maybe some years back, but as for the reasonability of the prices of some of these goods, I will not be able to vouch for the prices in comparison to the prices at the city center or at Waterloo. But again, we'll just stand here again at this particular section, just panning the camera around so you guys will see the different types of enterprises and fruit vendors that are located at this main Masiaka highway as we are here and we continue with the video. So that is a very small construction project, as you guys are seeing it right there. But again, we'll cross and then try to walk on this particular side and push it as further as we can, and we'll try and go or push it further and further. So of course you guys will see the other sections that we will not be able to explore, as those other sections will be definitely very long, or if we try and explore those areas it will be a very lengthy video. But this is exactly how it is at the Masiaka main highway, or the Masiaka community that is located at this main Freetown highway. But we are here as we push the video forward, just trying to capture as much as we can. And of course, in terms of new construction, that one, oh, definitely count them. And of course this one. So this is Freetown Road, which is also another section of the Masiaka community, and it's a very long road. It goes all the way down that particular side. If I can just zoom in and show you guys Freetown Road, it goes all the way there, or Freetown Road, which I think it's a Timini word, but I will definitely not know the meaning. And a very large construction project right here, as you guys are seeing it. And I think I already showed you guys that one and also that other one right there. But we'll push it, trying to push the vlog as further as we can, still at the Masiaka community. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, share to as many of your contacts as possible, and like and ultimately help grow the channel. So we are here in trying to complete the vlog as we ventured very far away from the capital today. So we have come all the way to this particular side, and my next videos will try and continue exactly where we stopped, which was at that park that is very close to the 55 station or junction. So this is the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat, the school. This is the mosque and the school. The school is right there, and I think they're having a sports meet. But again, I'll just stand here taking you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are, still at the Masiaka community, but we'll just pan the camera around. Of course, I've already showed you guys that new construction project, and this is a makeshift garage, and of course that other area that I earlier showed you guys, Freetown Street, and this particular side. Just panning the camera around, so you guys will definitely see this particular side as still here, and pushing the video as further as we can just to try and complete this particular side or this particular section of the video. But we are here as we are still at the Masiaka community, so just standing here and showing you guys the sports meet that is happening. The Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat school, they are having their sports meet, and the field is pretty wide, as you guys are seeing it. But just to give you guys another happening at this particular day, but we are here and we'll try and stretch the video as further as we can, still at the Masiaka community, and a very, very small construction project right there, and a carpentry shop. But we'll try to push it as further and further as we can. But we'll try and cross and definitely try to show that other side, as we'll definitely not be walking at the center of this main highway. Still here. Trying to cross to this other section so we can see. And again, just standing here showing you guys some of these vacant lots and the other communities that are located at this particular side right there at the Masiaka community, still here. So those are all other areas at the further end, if I can say, of the main highway. But just taking you guys back, this is exactly where we are, still at the Masiaka community as we continue. So just to remind you guys, as this is the main road, there are various sections on both the left and the right hand side of this particular main road, and as always, we'll definitely not be able to explore those other areas except for other subsequent vlogs. But for now, this is the focus for this particular video, and you guys will definitely see the rich vegetation that is located at this particular side, and of course the very, very huge billboards advertising various products and services, and also other government programs. But that is not the focus for today's video. as standing here, we will try as much as we can stand here and show you that particular swampy area, which I'll definitely say during the rainy season this will definitely be a very, very huge waterway, as you guys are seeing it right there. And of course there is a drainage system that empties all the way right there, and of course zooming in and showing you guys those villages at the extreme end or extreme section of this Masiaka community. And pushing the video forward, continuing and going as further as we can, just to do this and then ultimately find another location, as we'll definitely try and stretch this video as further as we can. But we are here, and again giving you guys a clearer picture of those houses that are right there at the extreme side of this particular area, and a huge amount of mango trees and natural vegetation. But we continue with the video and trying to push it as further as we can and make do with this particular section, as we'll definitely not be exploring this particular side of the country in a very, very long time, and except for other occasions. But for now, that is a definitely no-no. That is a definite no. But we are here, so that is a new construction, a very small one right there. And we continue. So just standing here and panning the camera around, this is the junction of Freetown, which is also another community at the Masiaka community, just like I initially told you guys. And this is exactly where we are, just panning or taking you guys back. And there is exactly where we came from the main junction. And of course, this is the main junction, Freetown Junction, as the locals call it. But we are pushing and stretching the vlog as further as we can, just to completely do away with it, and ultimately immediately after that find another location. And just like I was explaining to you guys earlier, when I was heading back to this vlogging location, there is a lot of areas that I saw on my way to this particular vlog that are very, very attractive to make a video of. And hopefully in the coming days or the weeks or months, we'll try and do an exploration of each of these particular areas. And of course, when I was coming, we had to pass, I think, through 3 toll gates. I think with the one at Hastings, the other one at Songo, and of course the Masiaka toll gate. But I think there is a 4th, or there is another one immediately after the Masiaka highway, but I could be wrong, and we will definitely try and go further or beyond this particular section, but of course that will be for another video. And this is exactly how it is and where we are. So again, thank you guys for the subscriptions, as we are gradually getting there. And just like the previous time, I have a backlog of videos that I had yet to publish, but in the coming days, hopefully I'll be able to publish them, if of course I have the data. But we'll try and see how I'll be able to wing it. But because I definitely have about 3 or 4 backlogged videos, but I think this will be the 4th one. This will be the 4th one, but hopefully I'll post those videos before this particular one, and we'll see how that goes. But again, as usual, standing here, you guys will definitely see those demarcations of bacon there. You guys will definitely see those bacons right there. As you guys are saying it, as it signifies the end and start of an individual's land. And of course, you guys will see the definite hill that was cut or carved out in order for this road to be constructed. But we are here and we continue to push further and further and further. So the focus for this vlog is the exploration of the Masiaka community, of course, just like I initially told you guys, the main road, but also I just wanted to show you guys some of these other sections or these other parts of the country that are very, very vacant. But I definitely will not say vacant, as most of these lands that are located around these parts, especially at these main roads, they belong to individuals. And of course, that is a new construction project going on right there. And although it will take a very, very long time, but it will not take that long, because you guys will definitely see since we started the video that although it's a process, but this particular area is still developing, and we are definitely seeing. But we continue with the video. Yes, it is very, very windy as we are walking on this particular side, but no problem. So of course I'll try and cross, because my shot has been blocked by this huge hill. But let's just take the camera back so you guys will see exactly where we are. So I think we're still at the Masiaka community, if I'm not mistaken, because the last junction that we left was Futane Junction, but we are still here and this is exactly where we are. So I'll try and cross because my shot has been blocked by this huge hill, and we continue to make progress. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, share, and for those of you guys who are generous enough to sponsor or support the channel, thank you very much, as it is only with your support that I'll be able to publish some of these videos, as some of these videos are definitely very lengthy, as you guys are seeing it. But So check this out. This is a huge vacant lot, as you guys are seeing it. And also, just to let you guys know that it is currently the dry season, and that is exactly why you are seeing some of this very tall grasses are somehow dried up. But during the rainy season, you will definitely see that most of these areas are very fertile areas, as there is usually a lot of greenery that is usually scattered all around during the rainy season. But we are here as we continue with the video, just trying to push it as further as we can. So this hill is still blocking my shot, as there are other areas around that particular side, but we'll try and walk. And there's a bridge very close by, and immediately after crossing the bridge, we'll revert the camera back and then try and see all those very nice vegetative areas that we missed getting a video of. So still here at the Masiaka main highway, pushing it, stretching the video as further as we can, just to show you guys this other section or this other side of the country. I think there is an industry right there, Masiaka Heights, and I think it is a real estate development project. But of course, I think it's a fence and their land has already been demarcated. But we are here still at the main highway, and of course I've already shown you guys that huge, or that construction that is going on right at the main highway, right there, just a few walks from the main road. But this is exactly where we are, and just panning the camera around and showing you guys. Of course, this particular area, of course, definitely belongs to someone, as we're definitely seeing the bacon that are being placed. And we push further, as we will not get enough of the vegetation that is located at this main Masiaka highway. So, and we'll definitely end the vlog right if there is enough time. We'll end the vlog at that very huge yellow building right there, if you guys are seeing it, but we are definitely not seeing it. So, and doing this particular vlog, I'm just thinking as to when all these particular areas will be filled with houses and different businesses and vendors. But that is not far-fetched, as the city has already expanded beyond the capital, beyond even Waterloo, and there is a stream right there, as you guys are seeing it, just to show you. And of course, panning the camera around and showing you guys this rich natural vegetation at this particular side or section. And of course, taking you guys back, but I'll try and cross just so you can see this other section or this other side, as there are a lot of plantations, as you guys are definitely seeing it right there. A lot of plantations right there, and of course the vegetation all the way to that particular side. And for some of you guys that will not know, this is a swampy area, and Just by standing here and looking at it, you will definitely tell. So that is the the Masiaka Heights, the fence, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a real estate development that is in the process of completion, if I'm not mistaken. But we continue with the video, and we are pushing further and further. Wow, if you guys are seeing, there are houses right at the extreme end of that particular side. Just to show you guys that. And the different drainage systems that were constructed, because during the rainy season these drainages usually very filled with water, and not only water, but a very high flowing or a high current water. And these are some of the drainages that are constructed at different parts or sections of this main highway. As you guys are seeing, it goes all the way down that particular side. But we are here and we continue. So we are coming to the end of the vlog, and as always, thank you guys for coming along with me and supporting the channel. And also for those of you who would like to support or sponsor the channel, you're welcome. Thank you in advance, and we will definitely end the vlog at that particular side, or that very huge yellow building that is located right at the other side of this hill. But so this is exactly where we will end the vlog, and this is also another section of the Masiaka community. But I'll just turn around at this main highway just to show you guys and taking you guys back. And that's exactly where we've walked since the roundabout at the Bow and Potlako sections of this main highway. And this is this other side of this other section, still at the Masiaka community. So this is exactly where we'll stop today's vlog, and I am presently at the Masalia village, which is a very large one, if I can say, because we are only seeing the sections that we are seeing at the main highway. As you guys are seeing it, I think it starts from that particular side, and if I can just pass the camera around, and this is the old road, and it goes all the way to that particular side, and also the village continues to this other section of the road, the Masalia village. This is exactly where we'll stop the vlog, and thank you guys again for coming along with me. So we are almost close to the target, as that was the target for the end of the video, and just zooming in just to show you guys that particular new construction project right there. But that is the video, and again, until I catch you guys at the